I'm gonna give you guys some footage of jiu-jitsu class, and I think today's open gym. So we're gonna go with the no gi today, and we're just gonna roll around and have some fun. So stay tuned, and let's cut to the intro. All right, what is up, guys? So right here, we did a little, slap bump, and right now I'm fighting with an upper belt. I think he's a 2-stripe white belt, and off rip, you can see he goes with the sweep, and I try to get back up to my feet, and he goes for my back, but then I roll with him, and he ends up taking side guard. So I'm here, I'm thinking, like, what am I supposed to do? Man, I'm fairly brand new to this, so bear with me. There I go with the sweep. He tried to go for an arm or something, and I ended up trapping it, flipping it. We reset, and then he just taps me back in. But like I was saying, I'm fairly new to this. This is my first time doing a voiceover, so bear with me. I do not know all the moves or the techniques, so if I say something wrong, don't kill me in the comment section. All right, so here I'm in his. Right now we're in the open guard. He kind of got me, and I would like to believe in the spider guard, and he tries to go for the triangle. I'm not liking this at all, so I'm putting all my weight on him. I'm trying to sweep his leg over and throw it over my face, but it didn't work. And then I try to do some type of a leg. I don't know any leg techniques. I don't know why I did that. So there he goes, trapping the arm. I throw the leg over. I try to pass over to get his mount, but he just shrimps out, and we're back in his open guard. Now, I got a leg. He's just going for the Kimura, I think. Yeah, look, he's going for the Kimura. And I'm trying to fight it. But then he does a little hip toss on me and gets side control. Now he has like a modified Kimura, and my arm does not feel good in this position. He's getting it, and he finally gets the tap. All right, so here we go again. Slap, bump. And we're just fighting for grips right now. Not much. He almost gets me again with the sweep that he got me the first time, which I did not like. So now I'm in his half guard. So we're fighting for grips. And I'm trying to pass into his mount, putting all my weight on his chest. Not really knowing what to do right here, to be honest. So here I finally get past to the mount, but he does not let me stay there for too long. And he just literally just stands up. So we did move off a frame a little bit. So bear with us. Well, bear with me. I'm trying to work the camera angle. We're back on our feet. He goes for a single leg. I kind of stuff it a little bit. Then I try to pull a guard, but it completely failed. And he literally just passes my guard like nothing, straight into side control. Was not too happy about that. Right into mount. Look at that. No defense, no nothing. So here he is trying to grab an arm, either trying to put me in a triangle or something, and he literally let me trap his leg, and I swept him. That's one of the very basic moves that I've learned from the fundamentals class. And here we go. We roll off a frame, and we're probably going to cut to my new opponent because he ended up tapping me out, and the timer went off anyways. So this is a bigger guy I'm fighting. He's pretty strong. Those grips are nothing to mess with. You can see he's grabbing my lapel right there. And I was trying hard to keep my head up, but he has pretty strong grips. We're rolling for 6 minutes with 30-second breaks in between. He goes for a leg sweep or some type of sweep, and it didn't work, so I go straight into his half guard. He's going for the guillotine, but I'm not giving it to him. Then we roll off frame a little bit. And we kind of like readjust a little bit. So now right here, this is the battle of the white belt grips. We're just literally just grabbing each other and not doing much. Just grabbing lapels and trying to see what's available. Not really knowing what our next move is. It's pretty much the sucky thing about white belts. At least for me, I don't really know much technique on what submissions I could do from here. So he does have a fairly nice hooks on my feet, and I don't like that at all. So I was trying to push down his leg to get rid of it, and maybe, I don't know if it's here, but I try to unhook my ankle from his ankles, but it didn't work. There it is right there. I try to unhook it and then go straight into a mount. Yep. So we're not on screen right now, but I was trying to go for the triangle, trying to push his arm up, but he's pretty strong, and it was not happening. And I should have, there you go, trying to get the vines in, and he just boom, just flips me like nothing. And he's pretty tired. I could tell he's pretty tired. It's like, I don't know, minute and a half left. We reset. He's pretty gassed. There it is, another slap bump. Start again. I go for the ankle to see if I could sweep him, but obviously he knows a lot better than that. I try to pull his head down, slap him into my guard, and he literally just walks like nothing. Like literally just walks past my guard. I try to spin around with him and right into my half guard. And I'm not gonna lie, right here, I'm holding with dear life, with my legs wrapped around his legs. I'm just holding on. I'm trying to see how can I shrimp out of this without giving up a different position. So in my mind, I was just thinking of holding and trying to sweep him, but it did not work. He has like a nice base right here. He passes to my mount, and I did not like that at all. He's putting all his weight on me. So I'm like, oh no, let me try to sprawl out of here. Try to grab a wrist and buck him off, but it was not happening. He goes for the famous cross collar choke, and it was really tight, not gonna lie, but he just gave up on it, whatever the case may be. I don't know why. Maybe because I pushed his elbow out and didn't feel comfortable, but it was pretty tight. Here I'm like, all right, trying to hit a move that I saw on Jedi Does Jiu Jitsu, but obviously I didn't watch it enough because I didn't do it well. But I tried to put my arms up in his armpit and just walk up and stand up straight to see if I could break his guard, but it didn't work. And then here, look, boom. I've noticed that when I'm rolling, I have my arms flared out too much, and he just basically gets me in a Kimura from the ground, from the bottom. Had me tapping like a little girl. Did not like that at all. So here we go again. He's gassed. He fixes gi and everything. He was telling me like, oh man, 30 seconds left. I'm like, yeah, let's finish strong. So here we are. So right now he's in my side. And he was, I think he tapped me out with Americana right here. Yep, he got me with Americana. And this is where it was 30 seconds left where he was like, oh man, I'm gassed. And I was like, yeah, let's finish strong. So he tapped me out pretty quick with that Americana. Right here, he gives me his guard. He pulls guard, and I'm trying to get grips. And then the round ends right about there. Good fight. Bigger dude. Pretty tough. And here's my next Here's my next opponent. He's about to be a blue belt. He's 4 stripes, white belt. I think it's a competition. So he's just getting some rolls in, light rolls. And here we are. He pulls guard right away. And keep in mind, these are 6-minute rounds with 30-second breaks. So we were a little tired. He goes right here for the triangle. I don't like that. He has a nice grip on my lapel. And there's the infamous cross collar choke. He tries to go for it. It's not working. Well, I didn't like it. It was working though. So I put his arm down. He grabs the leg. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't like that. So I try to break his guard, boom, and I slam all my weight in his hips. And it worked, actually. It really worked. I pass it. I'm trying to pass his guard. I got one leg through, had his arm trapped. Boom, I dropped my hips. And I thought I did pretty good there. You got to give me my credit. I dropped my hips. I almost went through, but he's just a little bit better than me, and he got me back in his guard. But I'm proud of myself for that, to be honest. That's one of the techniques they taught us in class, and I feel like I did it pretty well. Here I am trying to break his guard. A little bit tired, trying to regain my composure. Grabbing, his lapel, and we're just feeling each other right now because I've never rolled with him before, so don't really know his capabilities. I've seen him run the mats though. Here he goes again. I'm not sure what he's doing right now. He has a nice grip on my. Oh, yep. I already know what he's gonna do. I remember this part now. Here it comes. So he's trying to choke me. And then boom. Is it gonna happen now? Oh, yep. There it is. So he tries to get me with an arm bar, and I did not like it. So I rolled with him. There he goes. He tries to get another arm bar, and I just literally just lift his leg up and got out of it. So now he gives me his guard again, or at least he tries to, and he just sweeps me like nothing. Like, he literally just swept me, and I was like, wow, that kind of sucked. But there it is. Here I go with the Uno reverse guard, and I sweep him back. Now we're back in his guard, close guard. And here I am trying to get past there. And yeah, here we go. Another Jedi does Jiu Jitsu move right there. Arms in the armpit, walk straight up. But for some reason, I didn't straighten up my back. So I'm sorry, Jedi, if you're watching this. Didn't work. I did it wrong. I will get it right though. So here, right there, you see where his hand's at. He's trying to choke me out with my own gi, but I don't know if he wasn't getting it right, or maybe I just wasn't giving it to him. But I didn't honestly notice he was trying to choke me out. I was so worried about passing his guard, I didn't even feel what he was working with up there. Then right here, I noticed it, and I started working towards it. I'm like, oh no, I don't like it. So I'm trying to break his grip on my gi, and then he just lets go. I was like, thank God for that. So he has my arm trapped right here. I'm still trying to break his guard. Move his hand. Boom, boom. He's going again for the famous cross collar choke. Then he traps my arm and tries to go for a triangle. Here it is. He had my arm in a weird position. I did not like it at all. It did not feel good. It was like cranking on my elbow, but nothing too crazy. Then he gives up a half guard in the process. And then he sweeps me again. Like, I didn't learn from the first time. But then I just get back up. Here I am trying to go for the ankle pick. And then there it was. I grabbed his foot, pulled it, and pushed at the same time, and went straight into his side control, and then I just went straight to mount, put a hook in, and let's see what I go from here. So I wouldn't consider this a full mount. I honestly don't know what would this be considered. Oh, now I'm in his half guard right now. So here I have you can't really see, but I had a mean cross face on him, and he was panicking. I didn't think he liked I'm a pretty big guy, so he didn't like the weight of my shoulder in his face and the weight of my body on his chest. So he was panicking a little bit here, and I kind of noticed it, but it worked. He got me out of his half guard, And there it goes. That right there, baby. I learned that in the fundamental class. Literally just passed it over, hopped right over. Now I'm trying to work a hook in to get his back, and boom, I get his back. And oh man, and then the timer goes off, and I was just mad. But it is what it is. Good match, good all around fight. And here I am with one of the upper belts, a brown belt, and we decided to ask him like, hey, can you teach us some, some stand-up takedowns? And he was teaching us some sweeps and everything. And here he is, boom, nice. It's not much to it, guys. He was teaching us how to grab one of the hands on the lapel, the other one grab, on the elbow, on the outside elbow, and you're gonna step into it. And then when you step into it, you're gonna chest to chest, calf on calf, push and kick out like a donkey kick. So here I am trying to try it. Look at me, I'm way off, uncoordinated. But then there it is. I step in, chest to chest, try to knock him off balance, calf on calf, and push. That was a little bit rough, but we're working, baby. We're working. That's all that matters. All right, so now he's teaching us another technique. Honestly, I really don't know the names of these techniques that he was teaching us. I do know they're like sweeps and for the stand-up. And he was just showing us right now, this one right here, he was teaching us, this was like half of the technique. He was just teaching us like step by step of all the techniques. It's basically you step in, you have a overhook, and then you have inside on the bicep, and you're going to step, turn to your whatever side you're grabbing the hook, look like completely behind you, and then just throw him off. So it's pretty simple. And to finish it off, the last step was just to put your foot out, and then let them trip over it. All right, guys, so that wraps up today's open gym class. Today was basically just learn some techniques, a couple of rolling with gi, and it was pretty interesting. I've been going to jiu-jitsu classes now for about 3 to 4 weeks now, and I feel like it's improved me a lot in a little bit of my cardio and, of course, with the grappling. So I'm obviously a white belt, not even a stripe, brand new, so I'm still learning, and I just ask higher belts what to do, how to do it, and as you could tell, I get my ass kicked. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.